Hey Capricorns, welcome to your financial success reading where we're going to take a peek at your relationship with money and how to make it better. So let's jump right on in and start by pulling some oracle cards to see what energy is surrounding this reading for you guys. What energies are surrounding this reading for my Capricorn collective? These cards are feeling stubborn for you guys, but we finally got the first one. And what we have is Master. Master how you handle your thoughts and emotions on a daily basis as a successful entrepreneur. And let's grab another oracle card, see what other energies are surrounding my Capricorn collective for their financial success reading. That one came out quick. We have Martha Stewart. Be a life support system. Spring cleaning is always in season. Turn your cottage industry into a castle. All right, so it's interesting, Capricorn. There feels like a pretty good amount of positive energy that's surrounding this reading for you. It almost feels as though whatever your sort of financial endeavors are, it may have gotten off to a little bit of a slow start, but there's an opportunity for things to pick up. And it really involves you being a master of your craft, creating something that is indispensable to other people. It's like, oh my God, I have to have that. I can't live without it. Or, oh my goodness, I need Capricorn. Like they're the only ones who are able to do this. And I feel like Taurus had a similar reading, but you know, it's sort of like you maintaining control of yourself, you maintaining control of your skill set, even though there may be a little bit of frustration at things sort of picking up and gaining momentum. It is starting to happen. There's very much an energy of forward movement that's surrounding this reading so far. But it's, you know, I think that you're going to be able to capitalize on things that you have or things that you offer that nobody else in sort of your immediate vicinity can do. So let's tap into some tarot and see if we can get some more messages for you guys. And we're going to first start by taking a look at your current financial situation. What's happening with my Capricorn collective with their finances? All right, we got two that came out. Oh, I love these. So we have the King of Cups and we have that clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. My Capricorns are out there working. And it's not just that you are, you know, sort of putting this energy into a daily thing. You might have a 9 to 5 that you're not particularly fond of. But I do think that even if that's the case, in your spare time, there's something that you are working on that you absolutely love. And you're looking at it as either a supplementary or an alternative means to bringing money into yourself. So either you have a job that you love and you are doing really, really well at it, or you're creating another stream of income based on something that you really, really enjoy doing, something that you want to keep getting better at. So again, a lot of positive energy around this. More than anything, it feels as though my Capricorns out there are really honing their craft and enjoying doing it. It's like, yeah, I feel like I could do this for the rest of my life to make money and I will be an absolutely happy camper. And because you enjoy it so much, there's this sense of wanting to do it better and better and better. So looking at why you have any stress that's surrounding your finances, which I'm not feeling like it's a ton, Capricorn. We have Strength in reverse. I do feel like sometimes you may get a little bit lax. You may get a little bit, lazy. And I don't think that that's like a character flaw or anything like that. It almost feels as though for a period of time, because things were building so slowly, it was kind of like, oh, I mean, I really enjoy this, but I'm not necessarily seeing the fruits of my labor. Do I want to keep going with this? Like, is it even worth it? Like, I enjoy it, but where's the reward that I feel I should have for this? And we have the world in reverse. So again, the world is a new cycle. It's a new chapter. It's a bit of a fresh start for people. And so again, I think that the only stress was the time that it has sort of taken for all of your efforts, for all of your energy to bear fruit. So I feel like there is just a bit of frustration that surrounds when you're going to see the effects of the work that you seem to love to do. So how you can relieve yourself of this current stressful energy, we have the Two of Swords, which typically represents my decision card. Let's see if we can clarify that a little bit for my Capricorn collective. Okay, and clarify we did. We have that clarified by Temperance, and we also have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I think that there is going to be a need for a little bit of patience on your part, Capricorn. I know that people don't typically like to hear when they're waiting for something, when they're frustrated, that they just have to wait a little bit more. So Temperance is really about finding your balance, right? Between, being frustrated or anxious about when things are going to sort of come to fruition, when things are all going to come together, and having that inner strength to continue pushing through, even though you don't necessarily see when the end, quote, end is in sight. And with the Knight of Cups, there's just a little bit of delay here. So I feel like Spirit is saying that you're going to have to make the choice whether or not you're going to persevere through this sort of quiet time, if you will, because there's nothing that you're doing wrong. And the universe is not against you. I think that the universe is waiting for this sort of perfect opportunity for you to come. Like when you have become an absolute master of your craft, which is what we see here, and, turning your cottage industry into a castle, meaning that you take these skills that you have, that you've been working on so hard, and creating a brand, creating a product, creating something that's absolutely indelible on society. It's going to take a little bit, right? It's not going to happen overnight. So sort of coming into that awareness and accepting that that's sort of where you are right now is still a little bit in the building phases, is going to relieve a little bit of that stress. It's going to relieve some of that frustration that you have. So something that you need to learn about money, we have the, what is this? This is, okay, the two of Wands in reverse. It took me a little while to figure that out. But the Two of Wands in reverse is really someone who is contemplating what their next steps are, right? And when it comes to your money, I don't think that you need to think that deeply about it, because it's coming to you. So the Two of Wands, when it's upright, is someone who's trying to make a decision on whether or not they get out there and explore the world or whether they stay where they are. I don't think that you need to, or I don't think that you are going to stay where you are, because you are putting in all of this effort, you're putting in all of this work, you're refining your craft and everything that you do surrounding it. So I don't think that there's any need for you to hesitate when an opportunity comes along that feels like a good fit for you. And we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and we also have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So, something that you need to think about is not that you're just sort of throwing yourself out there without having thought things through. I do think that Capricorn, this is such an interesting energy, because with all of these reversals, it almost feels as though if you stop, right? If you stop enjoying this process, if you stop putting the work in, then you are going to limit yourself. And so if you understand that, then I think that it'll be made easier for you to keep pushing through, because the last thing that you want to do is hold yourself back. You don't want to settle for something that you don't enjoy, something that you don't like doing the work for. So don't limit yourself by stopping yourself, if that makes any sense. So something that you can change about the way that you handle money, something that Capricorns can change. I think one flipped over. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Now this is interesting because the 10 of Cups is really about the ultimate in happiness, right? And so I don't think that the 10 of Cups being in reverse for you guys means that you're not going to be happy, or you're not going to, have money or good opportunities, because we have that clarified by the 5 of Swords. This is a card of fighting. So in terms of you making money, you're going to have to fight through this frustration that is sort of woven all throughout this reading. So it's weird because there's a positive energy, like you are doing everything right, Capricorn, but that sort of time lag between you doing what you're doing and the universe showing up, it's not instantaneous. And I can see where sometimes that almost makes you want to quit. So in terms of, how you're handling money, you're going to have to keep fighting through this energy until you have that moment where everything just sort of comes together. So if you feel like giving up, if you feel like limiting yourself, or, doing something that's just sort of status quo that you don't necessarily enjoy, you're going to have to push against that inclination, because that's not the path that's meant for you. You're meant for something way bigger, way greater. So how you can create a better relationship with money, we have the Queen of Wands clarified by the 3 of Wands. There is a lot of fiery, excited energy in this reading for you Capricorns. So with these two cards together, it feels like Spirit is saying, be patient. Don't lose that spark that you have. Don't lose that excitement that you have when it comes to your current way of making money, or your current thoughts on how to make money. Please keep putting that effort in, because it is going to show up in your life. The results that you're looking for are going to manifest, but you're going to have to keep pushing forward, and don't lose that excitement for what you envision for your life, especially when it comes to money coming in based on the work that you're doing, because it is there for you. It is there. So something in your life that is already abundant, we have the 5 of Pentacles, and let's see if we can clarify that, because typically the 5 of Pentacles is about sort of experiencing lack. It's about, feeling left out, on the outside looking in, very cold. We have that clarified by the 7 of Cups and the Devil card. So I think that this is, it's a gentle pluck from the universe. Like, they're not smacking sense into you, Capricorn, but they're kind of plucking a little bit of a reality check over here. With these 3 cards together, what it feels like is Spirit is saying you're not missing out on anything right now. Don't let these intrusive thoughts that you have, that might pop up in your mind from time to time, saying that things aren't going to work out, or it's taking entirely too long, or what's going on, or any sort of self-doubt. That's not the case. You have options that are going to open up for you. You're going to have opportunities that you can take full advantage of. So many that you're going to have to sort through them. You're going to get that clarity. Where you might have been feeling a little bit disillusioned by the length of time that things were taking to come to fruition, that's okay. You're going to have options. So don't talk yourself out of continuing on this path. It's something that makes you happy. It's something that excites you. It's something that you want to do, that you want to get better at. And that's what's meant for you. So do not talk yourself out of it. You are going to have those opportunities if you don't get in your own way. So let's pull another oracle card. See what other messages Spirit has for my Capricorn collective. And that one flipped over. And what we have for you is my financial success does not require hard work. If you believe that you must work hard in order to deserve the money that comes to you, then money cannot come to you unless you do work hard. Financial success or any other kind of success does not require hard work. It does require alignment of thought. You simply cannot offer negative thoughts about the things that you desire and then make up for it with action or hard work. When you learn to direct your own thoughts, you will discover the true leverage of energy alignment. So literally, the last pull that we did for the tarot is you not giving in to frustrated thoughts. Because the work that you're doing right now, I think for you, does not necessarily feel like work because it's something that you enjoy doing so much. It's something that you're good at. It's something that you look forward to. So don't sort of trap yourself with this burden of thinking that you have to do something different or you have to double down to the point where what it is that you're doing starts feeling stressful to you, that it's something that you no longer enjoy. We already said to keep that spark, right? To keep that spark and be patient. Just continue doing what it is that you enjoy. And you're going to start seeing these options opening up. But make sure to control your thoughts because you don't want to talk yourself out of this goodness that's coming towards you. So Capricorns, that's what I got for you. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I will see you on the next one.